Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and to some of you, good night, depending on your time zone. Once again, fellow Nigerians, I am here again. As you already know, I am George Onibe. Still on the issue of Anioma state creation, there are pertinent issues that we must consider. Lately, a lot of people are coming to my inbox and rejoicing over the Anioma state creation. And some of them are asking questions ignorantly. Some of them want to know the truth. Some of them, somehow, they think they want to spice me. But this is the truth. I'm putting on Isiago again. I have it many colors. And so I am Igbo man, right? I'm putting on another Isiago. Yesterday was different. I have all of them. I buy the clothes I love, irrespective of whose owns it. But that does not make me a British man because I put on a British clothes. Or because I wear cloth, Isiago cloth, adopted by Igbo people as their cultural attire. It does not make any difference. And so those of you who are born in Agbo, you are coming to wear Isiago to show me. I have Isiago. But there are issues I want us to consider considering this issue of the creation of Anioma State. Do not make any mistake about that. Our fathers for almost 80 years have been fighting over this issue of Anioma. For more than 46 years, they have been pushing it forward politically. For so many reasons, many governments of the day turned it down. And the issue has always been that we are not on the same page. I remember Olusegun Obasanjo made the same statement when they visited him in Abuja. And even before Obasanjo, many other military leaders have given the same report. And now here we are again, talking about the same Anioma. We have been fighting for the creation of Anioma State before Ebonyi State was created. It did not scale through. It was always we are not on the same page. And all of a sudden, it looks like every Anioma's sons and daughter want this Anioma to be created. Boom! One Igbo man run out and say, no, this Anioma must be created and given to the Southeast people. And this is where the issue begins to come. For those of you who are asking me, let's lead the protest, let's go to channel television, let's do this one, let's do that one. I understand your position, but the truth cannot be overemphasized. And believe me, there are certain things that is not supposed to be done. You see, anything you build with falsehood, anything you build by deception and manipulation, it will always backfire. We do not have the money to even open a podcast studio. Is it to go to channels television and debunk Nedimoku that I will be able to do? Is it to gather people and lead them to protest when I'm not sure I can afford a lawyer? Is that what you want me to do? My brother, take the truth. If when you are ready, you will know. But on the other hand, there are these Igbo Biafra people sponsoring our people, pouring out money, just that we are not for sale. If I am desperate to have a podcast studio, by now, Igbo Biafra people will make it affordable for me. They are not richer than you, believe me, but they take risk more than you. And now they are spending money to take risk and take over your ancestral land, your heritage, and everything about you. And some of you think we are here for saga. We are not here for saga. What we are doing today, it will echo into eternity. Believe me, like I always tell you, it will last beyond the pyramids of Egypt, because we are setting beacon, a yardstick for our people to return home. Peradventure, Tinubu and Akpabio give them Anioma State and dash it to Igbo people. I try to comprehensively give you details information regarding Anioma. It's not as if most of you don't know before, but somewhere along the line, we need to begin to re-echo this once again. And now, there is Senator Akpabio on the channel's television. He was telling the world, I should say, that according to Nigerian constitution, we are Igbo and we are not Igbo. We are this one and we are this one. And I was like, wow, all of a sudden, Nigerian constitution is favoring everybody. It's no longer Abdullahi Abubakar amended constitution of 1990. It is no longer the constitution that is not all-inclusive. It's no longer the fraudulent constitution. Now, a clause in that constitution favors them. And then that begins to make me to wonder, if Nigerian constitution gives room to everything that is happening today, don't you think we are not telling ourselves the truth? Don't you think that the problem of Nigeria has just begun? Let's look at it this way. Officially, Nigeria recognized 250 ethnic groups. But they lie. But this is not about the lie now or they say the truth. Go and look at the AI. Ask AI, how many ethnic groups do we have in Nigeria? AI may tell you 305. And then go and ask Google. Google will tell you 250. And go and ask another encyclopedia or Wikipedia. All of them have different reports. Which of them is the truth? But if any of them, we have to go by any of them, which means the information is not accurate. But the truth be told, that information is not correct. Nigeria is over 1,000 ethnic groups, I repeat again. But others were sidelined, others were squashed, because the concept and idea of one Biafra, no rather Wazobia, must be held. And that is how we came here. I have tried to explain to you the issue of region and how Bender State was squashed out from the Midwestern region, and now they are selling us. And I must remind most of you, South people, those state people, Delta state people, those of you who fail to talk up now, other supposed minority, I will have to remind you, when they are done with Anioma, if they succeed, they are coming for you, Benin. Because if Nigeria agree that we are Igbo, then they should agree that Benin is Yoruba, Urubu and Ishekiri are Yoruba. That plan is going side by side. They may not pull the two short now, because these people behind Wazobia, they know how to play the game. Go back and look at that supposed state creation. You will see that some state communities will be cut off from Edo State, cut off from Delta State, and they are going to add them to some community in Ondo State, which means all of you from these houses, if Anioma becomes Igbo, all of you will become Yoruba. And so most of you sometimes think it doesn't concern you. Let him talk, is Anioma thing. No problem. But have it at the back of your mind. Because the need of men are insatiable. Our greed cannot be satisfied. There is a difference between what we want and what we need. Everybody is after what they want, even when they don't need it. Igbo don't need us to survive. Igbo don't need Anioma to be who they are. They are the most intelligent tribe. They are the richest tribe. They are the wisest tribe. They don't need Anioma. But this is where the game of what you want and what you need begins to come. But unfortunately, that thing you want will destroy you. Let me digress. You see, a father have a son he loves so much. And each time the boy say, Daddy, I want chocolate, the father gives chocolate to the boy. On daily basis, the boy wants chocolate. He wants milk. He wants sweet. He wants tonton, vanilla, all these sweet things. The boy wants them, not because he needs them. But the father, on the other hand, feels, well, I can afford it, and then let's give it to my son. With time, the boy's teeth began to decay. Different sickness began to come up because of too much sugar. And then they went to the hospital and said, this is the cause of the sickness. Your son said he wants ice cream does not mean you have to give the ice cream to your son. Your son said he wants vanilla, whatever flavor, does not mean you should give it to them. You must define between what you want and what you need. What we need is more important than what we want. That is why God gives us what we need, not what we want. But you see, the quest of the creation of Anioma and giving to the Igbo people, it's about what they want. It's not because they need us. And so have it at the back of your mind. And then I listened to another Igbo man on one of these podcast house. He was rejoicing and thanking Senator Akpabio. Believe me, I never knew Senator Akpabio is marrying Igbo woman. And now it is obvious why they took the campaign of Anioma creation to Akwa Ibom and Enugu. Most of you will know if you are paying attention. Since they began to discuss the issue of Anioma creation, they've not come to Eka, they've not gone to Simili, they've not gone to Ndokwa. It's only near the Nwokoro village, with some of his Igbo unity beggars. That is the reason why they are in Delta State. Whatever they want to discuss about Anioma state creation, they go back to Enugu, capital of the old Eastern region. And when they want there, instead of them to come to River State, they will know they will meet Ikore people with another agenda who does not want that rubbish of everybody becoming Igbo. They move it to Akwa Ibom. And then the man was telling, thank you, Senator Akpabio, you are doing well, because the deed is not yet done. You know, your wife's name is so normal, it's almost the same meaning with Anioma, goodness and goodness. But for your record, Anioma is an acronym. It could coincidentally mean something in your Igbo language. And so because Senator wife is Igbo woman, you people will inherit us. Don't worry, and there are pertinent issues that you begin to need to review. We are the one looking for Anioma. There is no Igbo elite out there pushing this agenda. Why is it that Nedi Nwoko is the one now, Nwokoro, who says Anioma? Why are you people the one pushing this agenda for Igbo people? Is that not concerning? Is that not concerning? Yesterday, Nedi Nwoko was trending. And why is it trending? Because he was telling you about Nigerian constitution. He said that they recognize only Igbo. He did not recognize Anioma. And then one of them went my inbox and sent me details of all the tribes we have in Nigeria. And I took time throughout last night to look at them. Eka was not there. Agbo was not there. But I don't know where they are getting their information from. And I will not fault it, but I'm coming. I remember there was a time I was trying to find out how many ethnic groups that were in Nigeria. I searched from the AI. Anioma was not there. And I began to interact with the AI and said, but there are people known as this community. AI said, oh, it's true. And I began to tell me about Okwane. And I said, then why is it not recognized as ethnic group? The search engine went further and said, it now moved from 250 to 305. And said, for more details, I should contact the Google. You know, this AI is wonderful on its own. And he actually appreciates me for bringing it to his knowledge. So those of you looking for your information, the history of your people on AI, you won't get it, partially. You're looking for the history of anything on the Google, you won't get it partially. Not to talk of any other search engine. And so at this moment, Senator Ned Nwoko was telling us that Nigeria recognizes so tribe. And in one of those pastings, they said the Igbo tribe, and they put the state you can find the Igbo. In that place, they placed Delta, 5 states in the southeast, Kogi State, and River State. But I thought there are Igbo people in Bayelsa. Go and update that lies, because it's a fraud. What about Igbo in Bayelsa? Supposedly sub-Igbo group in Bayelsa. Are you people supposed to forget to add Benue? Because there are communities supposed of sub-Igbo group in Benue State. So you see, your lies will know the truth. We are the ones they call the panfounder. And so they are constantly distorting history right there in every search engine to deceive the next generation of our people. And we see how they will distort the information we are coming out with in the coming days. But that does not mean we have what it takes to stop them from doing what they are doing. But we have to let them know how it's going to end at the end. Because what you need and what you want are not the same thing. When you begin to focus on what you want, it is greed that will destroy you. Greed will destroy you. That thing you want will destroy you. Because you want it does not mean you need it. We eat food, not because we want to, but because we need it to remain alive, to remain healthy and active. The moment you begin to eat food because you want to, the next thing you are going to get is obesity. And because you feel you can conquer us, you have the money to spray, you have all the arsenal at your disposal to misplace us. That does not mean it will end in your favor overall. So begin to reconsider what you're doing. And it is simple. All they need to do is to gather money. All these Igbo Biafra people will gather money and give it to Ned Nwoko. And the next thing you will see in the National Assembly, those of you who agree Anioma should be given to Southeast, say hey. They say hey. And if you don't agree, say nay. They say nay. Already, they have sued all of us. And tomorrow they say, oh, we want a better Nigeria where they don't want fairness to continue. And so that is it. It's obvious Senator Akpabio they are going to do bedside romance to exchange our future, our destiny, to compromise the history of our people. When we are watching them. You see, issue of South-South, when we are doing some things inside South-South, I just keep quiet and I'm looking at all of you. There is something you people don't know about South-South. This is the second time I am repeating it. One day, I will tell you people the history. Akwa Ibom people have been playing in the history of Nigeria. I just keep quiet and watch them. Let's see how Akpabio will go about it. This is the second time I am seeing this thing. Because some people are not key players, but they are supporters club. And as supporters club, there is so much they can do to the detriment of everybody. So nobody deceive anybody here. We are not here to conquer anybody, and certainly we don't want you to conquer anybody. And going back to the radio station, and they were debating regarding the issue of Ned Nwoko trending. Not because he did anything for us. He's trending because he wants to sell us to Igbo Biafra people. And then they opened the line and said people should begin to call. I love such conversation. And then I began to listen. The first person called, an Igbo man. He said, it's true. These people are Igbo. It's the fear of the war. They say they are not Igbo. Evidence is there. Everything was calm and good. Another one called immediately. He said, yes, it's a goal for Anioma creation. These are Igbo people. They are happy now that they want to inherit me. I was listening because I know they have organized crime. They know how to rally around those things. Look at how they are rallying around to bring down very dark man. Just look at them. That is how you know how they form. They just leave me because they're tired. They know I don't have the power of my own. I don't have any connection. I'm just on my own inside uncompleted building. They know they will come down inside this mud with me. That's why they are living at me. They could not break me. And they know they lie. If they have had anything against me, they will not leave me. They tried. But unfortunately, they don't know what I am made up of. That is by the way. And then I kept quiet. About 3 callers who supported the motion finished their speaking. And then somebody called and said, what is you people's problem? Somebody say it's not an Igbo. Why are you people forcing everybody to be Igbo? Before you say it's because of war. Before you say, we are not Igbo. Ikwere is not Igbo. Anioma is not Igbo. Leave us alone. And from there, a lot of Ikwere people started calling in on that radio station. I don't want to mention their name. A lot of Ikwere people started, that is how Igbo Biafra people disappear. One of them asked a question, which is the base of this discussion. He now asked the presenter, let us assume Ikwere is Igbo. I hope Nigeria will accept that we are Biafra. Because some Igbo people are Biafra, and Ikwere is not a Biafra. And Senator Akpabio, President Ahmed Bola Tinubu, Nigerian Army, Nigerian DSS, Nigerian Police, all the stakeholders, opinion holders, intellectuals. I hope when we accept that we are Igbo, you people will also accept that we are Biafra. Because this is where we are going to draw the line now. Nnamdi Kanu is there, supported by the same people who want you to give us to them. Nnamdi Nwoko have told you to give us to Ndi Igbo and release Nnamdi Kanu so that there will be peace inside the southeast. And then Nnamdi Kanu want Biafra. Fellow Nigerians, I hope you are ready to accept all of us who are sub-Igbo group to become Biafra. Because it looks like that will be the only place we will be safe. Because if Nigeria help Igbo people to assimilate us to the detriment of our people, that we are Igbo when we are not Igbo, because we keep quiet all this time, Nigerians should open their heart to accept us, because now we are going to embrace Biafra. Put us to the southeast, so this Biafra issue will settle. And I was shocked. I said, I couldn't people get sense like this, because they don't talk. They are like Anioma. The supposed sub-Igbo group don't talk. We observe. And so let's look at that issue. Because a senator in Nigeria National Assembly is supporting somebody who is calling for division of Nigeria and tell you if you don't want them to divide Nigeria again, you should give Anioma to them. So maybe Sunday Igboho and the rest were doing the same thing. Is it not obvious to you that Nnamdi Kanu, Senator Nnamdi Nwoko, and Senator Azotan Bata, all of them are the same page? Zionist agenda. Don't let anybody deceive you. And then the next person went on and asked another similar question. I said, okay, if all of us now become Igbo, does it now mean that Igbo migrate from us or we migrate from them? And I smiled. And finally, one of them said, let's be true to ourselves. As you are listening to me as Igbo person, be true to yourself. As you are listening to me as Ikuri person, Ado person, Orashi person, Anioma person, irrespective Ndokwa Usimili, Anyocha, Eka, Ahoda, Abuwa, Omoko, Akaboka, all of you, Ndone, Upubu, all of you listening to me under this hopelessness called sub-Igbo group. I want you to tell yourself the truth. Your conscience will guide you. Let's go to the sub-Igbo group first, as Igbo person. Have you ever seen yourself as Igbo man before all this saga of from then Asobia, and then Asoke, and then Asokwe? Have you seen yourself as an Igbo man? Have you accepted that fact? There is something in us that makes it clear. No, you are not Igbo. And you, Igbo, tell yourself the truth. Have you ever seen Igbo people the way you see Enugu Ebonyi? Leave Ebonyi. Enugu, Anambra, Imo, and Abia. Because you're still struggling to accept Ebonyi. So leave Ebonyi. Be sincere. You will see the truth is no. There are similarities, But you know the truth. Equally be sincere. Equally be sincere. Have you ever looked at Igbo person and said, yes, these are my people, if their blood don't run in you? Because I will not use the words of crossbreed for validation. The words of crossbreed can never be validated. It's not relevant when we talk about who we are. And then as much as I'm not against it. And so answer this question. And so when you come telling us Nigerian Constitution, when you come telling us this thing, why are you creating commotion? If you have full knowledge of quantum physics, you will know what you are doing. Chemical reaction. There are chemicals that are not supposed to come together. If you bring them together, you will experience fusion reaction. Are you ready for the fusion reaction? Don't you know that the same magnet, once it is divided, there is a position you will put them. They will begin to pursue each other. That is what you are trying to create. Let us agree, yes, we are Igbo. And now we have been separated for a very long time. Like the same magnet. Go and study quantum physics. Go and study chemical reactions. Go and study about fusion. Maybe you will understand what I'm telling you. And this is what we are trying to tell you. You cannot be supporting something you are fighting against. Nigerian senators, Nigerian security agents, everybody in Nigeria don't want Biafra. But somebody is asking you now to give us to Igbo people so that Igbo people will stop fighting for Biafra. Is that the bargain you people have with Nnamdi Kanu? And I swear to stop insecurity in the southeast. So you people agree that Nnamdi Kanu is responsible for the insecurity. My brother, these are pertinent questions you should begin to ask. You don't need to rejoice over it. You don't need to wear Ishiago to be Igbo. You need to do the right thing. As somebody who is exposed to the aquatic life, There was a time I went to the stream and I caught 2 different kinds of crab. One of them had beautiful colors and the other one is black. They live together. They are in the same water source. And then I brought them home. And somebody who also come from riverine area said to me, they don't eat this one. I said, why? He said, it's poisonous. I did not take risk. I just removed it. And then I took the other one. But with time, I discovered that one of them can live on land and water, and one stays in the water. It's applicable to many aquatic life. The tortoise and tortoise, one live in the water, one live on land. It is only through adaptability that a crocodile can live on both land and water. Snake can live on both land and water. But this must be what they choose. Create a platform for adaptability. Do the things that will make us run for you. When there is sugar, ants will come. You don't need to force ants to come. Just pour sugar on the ground. Give them time, they will come. If you are doing the right thing, all of us will be chasing you. We don't pretend. When Nnamdi Kanu came out and was talking for Biafra, he was saying the absolute truth. But he knew all of us will come out because Nigerians want the truth. It was when he began to lie, we backed out because he was lying. If you so love Anioma, if once upon a time the Igbo so love Ikwere, if once upon a time the Igbo so love Anioma people, not because of our oil, not because of what we have, not because of our land and waterway, and then do something that will make us come for you now. There are many ladies that don't love us, but we look for what they love and we woo them. Is that not how you spin woman? If you force the woman, you are raping the woman. Senator Akpabio, don't rape us. Igbo people, don't rape us. Is this explanation hard for you people to understand? You cannot rape a woman and think that woman will forgive you. They will pretend. That is when fusion will come in. That is when chemical reaction will take place. That is when you will know the true mindset behind quantum physics. Because every coin has 2 sides. You have to woo us. You don't have to rape us. You people are raping us. But just like it has always been, we don't respond fast. We don't talk too much until it begins to happen. And so for those of you who are jumping up and down, you don't get, maybe that is the deal they are having within Nnamdi Kanu. We need more land. You know, as inside the Wazobia, our southeast is too small. How can only Edo and Delta? And now they have concluded, allegedly, they will carve some Bende state and give to Yoruba. They will not carve some Bende state and give to Igbo. Maybe those of you around that Uchi side, they will give you to Hausa. Is that not what Wazobia is all about? Is that what you people want us to believe? But remember Biafra. Because if you say we are Igbo, please agree that we are Biafra. Ikwere is Biafra. Everybody is Biafra. No wonder they declared 40 states of Biafra. And you think these people are stupid? They are testing water. They are letting us to know what is to come. And we know their move even before they make the move. Olusegun Obasanjo did not give us Anioma state. During the creation of Ebonyi state, they refused to give us Anioma state because they say we are not speaking with one voice. And so how is Akpabio going to do it now that we are speaking with 1 million voice? Do to others what you want them to do to yourself. This is not the issue you're supposed to be dragging. This is something you're supposed to allow to come organically. Even though I talk from here to tomorrow, if you don't understand, you will not understand. Our people are weak in the sense that they don't know what they want. They don't know what they want. And I'm sure they don't know what they need to do. But in my tomorrow broadcast, I will take time to call on my people again. When I mean my people, fellow Nigerians who believe in fairness, equity, transparency, justice, not people who haggle with our life and destiny. It's a shame. Most of you don't know the era of colonialism is gone. They could only manipulate us from behind the scene. It's obvious why Southern Cameroon and Amazonia pulled out of the eastern region. Today, they are still suffering more. Supposing we can pull out of Nigeria, maybe that is what we would have begun to do. Since you people don't like fairness, equity, and justice. But I'm not judging you because you have not done it yet. Under the Minority Report, you people abandoned the Amazonia. Today, their president is almost, ancestor is their president, almost 1,000 years. Biya, is he not up to 1,000 years? He had been ruling when I was, before my father married my mother. He's still ruling them, and he's still winning. And his followers will support, oh, he's a credible man, oh, he's a credible man. But who will say the truth? No, who will say the truth? And for the Nigerian DSS, I heard you people arrest somebody calling for army to overthrow. Normally, a moral army man should not come to listen to social media and go and overthrow because he's dead on arrival. But somebody say army come and overthrow, you go and arrest the person. It doesn't make sense to me. And for you that come up, you say army go and overthrow. I don't know what you are thinking. Because if we can arrest content creators like that because of what they say you don't like, why are we not arresting Boko Haram, Fulani herdsmen, unknown government, Eastern Security Network? But we know where all these things are going. Somewhere along the line, it will get to all of us. Is it not one Nigeria? I'm a man. Me and your wife go to the same market. Policeman, me and your wife go to the same market. Politicians, me and your relatives, your father, your mother, your relatives, your village, all of us go to the same market. You will woo me and Yahuakwan. But you see, this time, we will not keep quiet without making our stance known. So while you are haggling with the future of millions of people across the world, understand the laws of the quantum physics. That is how I will make it clear to you. And this is where I bring the broadcast to an end. Understand that the moment we embrace our Igbo-ness, that is when Biafra will really start. I think we are the one now. Give us Anioma, give it to Igbo people. Let's hyper this Biafra agitation. Because I can't be Igbo and I'm not Biafra. Stop deceiving yourself. Eka is not Igbo. Ndokwa, Okwani people are not Igbo. Oshimili are not Igbo. Anyocha are not Igbo. You people can go and pay our king then. Give them money. Let them keep quiet. They are your target. Asaba of Asaba, Obi of Agbodenyi, Obi of Izomo, Obi of Uto, Umune, Agadagidi, all of you are their targets. So if they give you people money, you people now keep quiet. They are coming for you. They will rubbish you when the time comes. And when you call us, we will not answer. They are deceiving you. There is oil well in Anyocha. But go and look at those oil well in Anyocha. You cannot access anyone through Delta State. There is no oil well in Anyocha you can access through Delta State. You have to enter from Anambra. I was discussing with one of those kings. He said when they saw that all the oil well in their community, they can't access it from their community. They went to Share. Share said it is federal government policy. They went to Abuja to have this conversation. Abuja people told them that it's Igbo people. They went to Igbo people. They gave them the name precisely. People to meet. When you hear them, oil magnet, oil magnet. Now then they take oil away there for Delta State and Igala people oil. And what did they tell the king? They say, leave that one. I'm an Owanyanye. Now we. Now make we moto no plenty. Now we. They do now we. So all the oil well in Anyocha, near the Ngoko area, all of them, you can't access it from near the Ngoko village. But you will not understand. SPDC or Share, whatever they call them, ExxonMobil, all this oil company, if they have oil well, wherever it passes through, what they do is that they pay youth to clear the bush. And they empower them from there. That money they pay for maintenance of those areas is being paid to Igbo boys, not Delta boys. Why is this so? Has Nedi Nwoko told you that? He's greedy looking for a governor of Anioma. That is just his interest. It's a shame. I was in their forum. If I have a standard facility, I'll be playing the video so you'll be enjoying. I was in their forum. They were saying, when Anioma come, Okwane have native chalk, we have crude oil in Anioma, we are going to be great. Igbo people are rejoicing over what we have in our land. It's a shame. 21 community in Anambra State that are Igala people. The oil in Anambra State, that is where it's coming from. If you know the war between Igala people and Anambra people that lasted for a very long time, it was because of the oil well. Until these Igbo Biafra people contributed money and drilled the oil diagonally. That is the oil you are hearing is in Anambra. Who are the people eating the money? After we blame Awusa for the oil in Niger Delta and South. But the one in Anambra, in Igala land, who are the people benefiting it? Give me name of one Igala man benefiting from it. But I know you people don't know the consequence of what you are doing. You see, with this truth we know. It is only this truth that will set us free. Any other lie, there is no hiding place for you. Because everybody will know the truth. We are in the era of knowing, not believing. Let me receive my insult and bring the broadcast to an end. So if you are Igbo Biafra, you have not dropped your insult, please drop it. I see the first one, Franca. Of course, that should be a woman. He said, Unyagoro.